Can you hear me all right? Wait 1 second. Can I? I can't hear you. Nah, I can't. I still can't hear you.
What about now? Huh? All right. Let me refill my water, and then we'll get started. Freaking, I'm thirsty, boy.
Yep. Shit. Okay. We just waited for Micah to get his water, and then we about to be on talk some boxing, talk some MMA. You know. Any questions? Anyways, let us know in the comments. Um, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Anyways, this is me and Michael Melnight Sports back in the building. Red corner. Shit, I'm about to say red table, but
Hey,
red corner.
hey,
Nah, none of that, none of that. Red corner. Talk.
we need to
Um,
cleanse ourselves from that
that,
woman, bro. We need
that's
to cleanse
facts.
ourselves.
That's 100% facts.
We'll
We
wash
need to
my
just erase,
hands like Potiphar, bro.
just even by uttering her name. Um, but red corner. Episode 10. Can Teofimo Lopez deal with the upper echelon of 140? That is the main topic of this question of this live. So I'm gonna start off by asking Micah, what did he think of the performance? Obviously, me personally, I'll just preface it
Dude,
by saying,
it was,
I haven't heard of Pedro Campo before. I know that he's not a world beater. I know that he's not a, um, you know, uh, on the upper echelon. But go ahead.
bro. It was perfect timing, man. Because I literally just finished watching the Vera versus Cruz fight,
Which
and
one?
the
Oh,
the
oh yeah, yeah,
yeah
yeah.
the
Gotcha,
yeah
gotcha. Yeah.
and then I just got done watching the Vera versus Cruz fight, and I'm on ESPN, and I have ESPN Plus, so I'm on there, and I see that
Oh right.
I didn't realize it was on ESPN,
Mhm.
and so I tuned in. I thought I was gonna have to watch it after the fact, but I tuned in, and yeah, man, he just uh it looked competitive when it first started, and then like just the more it went on, just looked like Tio was figuring him out, man. Looked like Tio was just figuring him out, and he just did his thing, bro. He just put it on him, man. He put it on him.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to look at the rankings right now for 140, and I think you're breathing into your mic a little bit, brother.
Put the shit back. A little bit better.
Yeah, you good.
All right.
Oh shoot, they have Ryan ranked right under Tio at number 6 in
At
140.
140.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he pretty much fought at 140 the last fight. So, but hey,
Yeah. So
um,
WBC, WBA is vacant at 140.
right. There's a
So
fight
wait,
going on. Someone's gonna take it.
yeah,
So,
that's my question is who's gonna fight for the belt?
so Regis Prograis, which was the former IBF, um, former IBF champion. He lost it to Josh Taylor,
Yeah, the
which
see Josh
Josh
Taylor right
Taylor,
here. He has
right,
IBF
yeah,
and WBO.
right. He used to be the undisputed with the four belts, but he dropped two of them. I can't
Hmm.
remember. I think it was. I don't know. I think it
Oh
was because he had
wow,
to give a lot of his money to the. When you're undisputed, you got to pay like 30% of your purse each fight to the sanctioning bodies.
bro, that's a
Um,
lot of
it's a lot of
guys.
money, bro. It's a lot of money. It's
I'm
a lot of
looking at
money.
this right now. It's like,
Oh,
what is that? It's 60 guys in the
six guys.
division.
What? Oh, oh,
So
oh.
the
Okay.
top, it's the top 15. Well, it's the top 15 from every organization, from every governing, or excuse me, from every organization. Um, but that's a lot of guys to be undisputed over. Holy cow!
Yeah, yeah. No, Josh Taylor is good, man. Josh Taylor's a good fighter. You know, I'll give my opinion on the fight first. I thought that the fight was competitive, like you did say. Um, up until about probably round five. Um, you know, Campa is just slow. He's one of those fighters that will stand in front of you, follow you. He doesn't really have much angles. He thrives when you're in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the Mexican style stay on you pressure fighter. Um, and he does well at what he's good at, I guess. I mean he does well. Um, you know, but yeah, I mean Tio did what he was supposed to do. Put it like that. Tio did what he
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to do against Kampa. I will say that Teofimo looked a little bit more comfortable fighting off the back foot, which I haven't seen before.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say
Yeah,
too.
yeah, he
Cause I
he
wasn't.
definitely. I
I
wasn't
knew
used to
you
seeing him
said
like
that.
that. Yeah, he used to never. I never. But we have to see against a solid fight. Usually, he's the one pressing forward,
Mm-hmm.
and that leads me to
He.
believe it could also be just the style of Kampa, but leads me to believe
Yeah, that's what I was.
his confidence is a little bit shot because any fight that you watch him in, except the Cambosis fight, he's always the one pushing forward.
Mm-hmm.
Except and the Loma fight, you know what I'm saying? But those are fights obviously he lost. But that's, that's funny. No, he won the Loma fight, but he almost lost it. That's funny. I can tell you, bro. When I watched that fight, because I watched it at a bar, and when I was watching at the bar, right at the
Mm-hmm.
last round, 12th round, we got kicked out because they were closing or something like that, right? And I remember I was yelling because this is when I was a Teofimo fan. I was yelling. I'm like, "Yo, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Get this Loma kid out of here, right?"
Yeah.
And I never saw the last round. And then me and my friend, we got into the car and we tried to watch it on our phones. And by that time it was already done, and they're about to announce the winner. And when Tifimo won, we were so shocked. We were like, "What?" Like we were happy, but we were shocked at the same time, cause like, yo, Loma
He
almost
started
won.
losing.
Yeah, I mean, yo, Loma almost won. I mean, in my opinion, bro, if Loma won one round more convincingly, he would have took the fight. Anyways, that's neither here or there. We've already talked about that. Um, but yeah, my point that I'm trying to make is that Tiafimo looked a little bit better off the back foot, and I will say he got better in that regard. But he did look a little bit gun shy. He looked a little bit slower. I'm not mad at it because he lost pretty bad in his last fight, right? Um, and he had to get back. He has to get back into things. I'm not mad at the fight because
That was
again,
yeah.
like
That
I
was
said,
Cambosis, right?
yeah, Cambosis is right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, Cambosis, bro, he took his confidence right away, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Cambosis took his confidence, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cambosis looks. He looks good, bro.
Yo, look, Cambosis knocked him down in the first round.
Yeah. Cambosis looks pretty dangerous.
He's a
I'm
he's
not
a
gonna lie.
Cambosis is a good fighter if you stand in front of him. If you will box him, you will not have any issues with him. Um, uh, I don't know. Have you watched the Devin Haney fight?
Nah, I did
Yo, you
not.
gotta watch that. You gotta watch that.
Oh
Devin,
yeah, I forgot they
yeah,
fought.
yeah, you gotta watch that.
No,
Devin
I
Haney
did see
washed
it. I
him every
did.
round. Devin Haney
Yeah, no,
washed
no, no,
him.
no. I did see that. Never mind.
Okay, yeah.
I did. I was trying to remember which fight. I did see it.
Okay, yeah, and I think personally, I think Kambosos and Teofimo should rematch because I think if Teofimo fights smarter, because in that fight, bro, I mean, look, in the very first round, Teofimo literally sprinted at Kambosos
Mm-hmm.
and tried to swing at him with a left hook or right hook, I don't remember. And you know what I'm saying, his game plan for that fight was just all off. You know, I mean, it doesn't, I don't think that was the best version of Lopez. Either way, he still lost the fight. It had nothing to do with the disease, has nothing to do with him being injured. He just fought stupid, and that's why he lost the fight. But you know, we need to see Teofimo Lopez against someone like actually good, because even if when bro, I didn't even know that, bro. He was a 3,500 minus favorite, bro. That's
Mm-hmm.
what you told me, right? Or
Uh,
350,
yeah, minus 3,500. Yeah,
bro. That's a big favorite,
yeah,
bro.
that's huge. That's
That's
I mean,
humongous,
it's betting odds, bro.
right?
So
So
the people are deciding that, bro. It's just people betting that he's gonna win.
right. Well, no one really gave Campa a chance at all.
Yeah, so that is like every 350 people you ask, I think.
Okay, that's how it works. Or is it
I'm trying. I'm
3,500
trying to.
people?
I'm trying to remember. No, it's not 3,500 people.
Okay.
I think it's actually. I gotta remember, man. I don't remember how betting odds work. If I'm being honest, it's you have to like you low key feel like you low key have to be a gambler, bro.
To really know how it works.
I mean to just know that like that.
Mm, okay.
Like, cause I just don't feel like it's. Hold on. How? Whoa, 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 whoa. Nah, but I actually wanted to ask you a question about shoot, cause I was looking right here. Lomachenko and Devin Haney, man. The thing is, man, that okay, boxing is weird. I'm looking at these rankings right now,
Mhm.
but 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 Lomachenko and Devin Haney, bro. Thing is, I like Lomachenko a lot, man, and I want to see him have a world championship, right? But at the same time, I just don't think that anybody could really beat Devin Haney. I think, because what do you think, bro? Like, do you think that he's good enough, Lomachenko?
I don't think he's. Yeah, he's good enough for sure. Um, the question is, will he be able to deal with Devin Haney? And I don't think he will be able to. Fights can go so many ways, man. Right? So out of
Do you
if I
think
have
it's
to put
just that he
if I
has
have to
a?
if I have to put a number on it, if they fought 100 times, I could see Loma winning about 8 times. Out of that, I don't know. Like, okay, maybe that's a little bit
What?
exaggerating, but like the reason why I'll tell you, bro, is because you put
Goodness
Loma against a lot
gracious.
of other people, right? And he's gonna win, right? But Devin, people underestimate him because they think he doesn't have power. Um,
I have
but
seen him knock people out though.
he does have I think he has 15 knockouts. I've seen him knock out people, but he clearly does have power because if he didn't, people would be walking right through him. You know what I'm saying? If I know you don't have power, if I know you can't really knock me out, like if I know that, if I feel your punches, they're not hurting me. I don't care what you. I'm gonna walk through you. I'm gonna walk you down, and I'm gonna force you into my fight. Right? That's the mentality, right? If you know someone does have, and when I mean they don't have power, I mean when they punch you, they don't have that pop, right? I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I've even faced someone that I faced one dude that didn't have real much power, right? And
Bro.
you can walk into them like you don't nothing nothing they do can really deter you. So when you watch Devin Haney fight, every fight he's in, these guys are respecting him. When I say respect, I mean they're not walking through him. They're keeping their distance. They're trying to get him to fight their fight, but it's always the opposite fight. It's always Devin Haney fighting his fight. So I think with Lomachenko, yes, he's a very great good fighter. He's definitely one of the top fighters. I can't take that away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but against Devin Haney, I think Devin Haney's a little bit too big for him. He's a little bit because Loma's only 5'6", five
True.
six with like 67 in arm reach, or he might even be his arms might
Bro,
be
I
shorter than
think
that.
that he just like yeah, I think that Devin actually. I mean, now that you say that, I think because I think about the type of like the angles that he creates and things like that, and he's counter punching and like when he fought Nakatali,
Hmm.
that fight was nice, man.
Yeah,
And like, and
yeah.
I remember mentioning like when like I was just his counter punching in that fight was just ridiculous.
Hmm.
It was so good, bro. Like I was taking notes. It was so good.
Yeah, no, he's a master of boxing. He's a master of boxing. At the same time, not good. Like I hate to be the guy to be like, okay, this guy's not as good as this guy. That guy's not. You know what I'm saying? But Styles, this Styles
Styles
make
make fight.
fights.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
make fights every day of the week. And when you have a slick, fast, rangy, you know, boxer, pure boxer, not someone that's trying to knock you out in one hit, it's different for Loma. It's different for Loma.
I think
Because
it'd be a test, bro. It'd just
oh,
be,
no doubt that
bro.
if I
That
had to
fight
put a
would be
number on it,
good
bro,
as hell, man.
that's what I'm saying, bro. That fight is gonna be if it does happen. But here's the thing, Lomachenko, and this is what my channel kind of deals with a lot is the politics of boxing. Lomachenko has now ducked. If this is correct, if this actually goes down, he's ducked Devin Haney twice now. Okay. Now
What?
let me explain this to you. Okay. The first time he ducked Devin Haney was I think maybe 2 to 3 years ago when Devin Haney was Lomachenko's mandatory, right? He
Mm-hmm.
was his mandatory challenger for the WBC belt, right? He was mandatory challenger. Um, Luke Campbell, I believe, was in the second position, right?
Mm-hmm.
Luke Campbell somehow jumped ahead of Devin Haney, right? Fought Lomachenko. Lomachenko beat him. Devin
Mm-hmm.
Haney's still the mandatory, right? Lomachenko now petitions. See, this is why boxing is messed up. Lomachenko now petitions the WBC to get the franchise belt. Okay, let me explain what the franchise belt is. The franchise belt is a belt. It's not a belt you can win. Apparently, this is what they say. But it's a belt that allows you to basically duck your mandatory. You don't have to fight your mandatory challengers. They made this belt specifically for Canelo Alvarez. A couple years later, they made it for the 135 division, and
Mm.
they gave it to Lomachenko. So
Wait,
because
how does that work though? They just gave it to him?
they gave it to him, but most people
Hell,
it's under the belief it's under it's believed that because it's believed that Lomachenko requested it. Okay, because you can't win it. Apparently, this is what they keep telling us from the WBC president. They tell us that you can't win
so
the
what the
belt.
hell is it? It's an honorary belt,
It pretty much that's what they describe it
bro.
as, right? Which is why boxing is stupid.
What's the
Because
point of it?
see, look. I'll tell you the reason why they made it so that Canelo Alvarez can duck Jamel Charlo at
That
160.
is
This is a
so
couple years ago.
transparent. Like that's not even trying to.
It's crazy. So I'll tell you what happened,
What is even, bro? I just want to know the rationales that they give.
bro. Boxing is so corrupt, bro. I'm telling you, boxing is so corrupt. Like it's the crazy. See, I'm telling you this, and it sounds unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? It's like it doesn't make actual sense. Anyways, that's what happened, right? So because Lomachenko took the franchise belt,
Yeah.
he had to vacate his super belt. The super belt is the actual real belt that you win, that you compete, you defend. He had to relinquish that belt. He had to vacate it because he vacated it, and Devin Haney was the mandatory. He got elevated to the super champion because he was supposed to fight Lomachenko, but again, Lomachenko requested to be the franchise champion, so he didn't have to fight Devin Haney, right? So
So
Devin, that's why they kept on calling him the email champ, because he never technically fought for the belt. He was elevated into that position, but at the end of the day, he was supposed to fight Lomachenko, but Lomachenko ducked him, got the franchise belt, and that's the reason why they never fought. You know what I'm saying? So up until he just became undisputed, people were calling him the email champ, even though he defended it like 3 or 4 times, right? Fast forward to now, they were supposed to fight October. He's coming back from Ukraine.
mhm.
He's now requesting a tune-up fight before he fights Devin Haney. In my personal opinion, I'm gonna call that a duck. Reason being because you should have fought this dude years ago. Yes, I know you came back from a war. Yes, I know this. You know what I'm
Mark,
saying? And salute
this
to you.
nigga. Mark is like,
Salute to you.
yes, I know you came back from
Look,
war.
salute to
This
him for that.
this
But
guy, this
that's his decision to do that, right? But at
I
the end of
guess,
the
yeah.
day, you should have fought this dude 2 3 years ago.
You're a
I
boxer at
mean,
the end of the day,
how
yeah.
much times are we gonna go through this thing where something happens where the fight's not gonna happen? I mean, you know what
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, 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 yeah.
look at Errol Spence. Look at Errol Spence. Errol Spence got into a car accident, almost lost his life, was out the ring for 14 months. What he say? He said, "I don't want no tune-up. I want Danny Garcia, one of the best welterweights in the world." He don't want no tune-up. You know what I'm saying? Like this. That's a real fighter. That's a real warrior champion. You feel what I'm saying? That's a
Hmm.
boxer. That's someone that wants the best, the very best, and only the
Yeah, I
best
don't. I mean, what's the point of a tune-up fight?
to get you comfortable again. That's
That's
the
the. I feel
definition,
like
right?
that's disrespectful.
yo,
I feel
yo,
like that's,
if you're the opponent, bro, yeah, I mean,
that's
shit.
extremely
That is,
disrespectful.
bro. If I'm a tune-up fight for you, bro, what am I doing with my career? You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
that's a fact. Like,
Why would you
what am
just
I?
put a loss on your record?
You know you're gonna lose to the guy. You're literally meant to lose for him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty much what Pedro Campo was. He was a tune-up fight. He
Hmm.
was a fight but I'm not mad at that fight, right? I'm not mad at that fight because Teofimo needed that confidence boost. I don't like Teofimo. You know me. I don't like him. But
Yeah.
I told you before, anyone he fights, he gives them a good fight. Anyone he fights. I don't think he personally wins. I don't think he beat the only guy I see him beating at 140, like the upper echelon. Okay, so let me let you know. Upper echelon, what I'm talking about is Regis Prograis, Jose Ramirez, Gary Antoine Russell,
Hmm.
and Josh Taylor.
Yeah.
Prograis, I don't see him beating. Prograis is from New Orleans. He's a good he's a good boxer, but I feel like he chooses to brawl. He's a pressure fighter. He'll stay in there with you. He has power. I don't think Teofimo could deal with it, in my personal opinion. I don't see them making that fight either. To be honest, I'd probably say his best chance would be Jose Ramirez, which Josh Taylor did beat for the undisputed championship. But Jo- Josh Taylor's good. He's crafty. Teofimo might beat him. That's hard to say. These are all hard fights to call. So we got to see the fights. You know what I'm saying? Like we could speculate all these, all the time in the world, but we got to see these fights happen. But I would say Gary Russell is probably gonna beat him as well. But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, we got to see the fights. I mean, that shouldn't be stopping him from fighting. We got to see him make these fights, and I hope that his confidence is back up. Well, I say that sparingly because he is delusional. We can't forget about that.
Hell
He
yeah.
is delusional. He does say some very wild stuff. He's clearly not all the way in the head, but he's a good fighter. So in that sense, in the boxing sense, I hope that he gets his confidence back up, so that we can see these great fights. Because him versus Tank, him versus Devin should have happened years ago. Him versus Ryan, even him versus a lot of people is a good fight. You know, he'll present a good challenge for a lot of these dudes. I think most of them will beat him except Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan is the only one I'd say that I don't think would beat him like 100%, like or at least 90%. Anyone has a puncher's chance of winning a fight, but
Why
I
is he
think
so
Ryan
overrated, like in the rankings?
who
Ryan,
I don't fucking shoot. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Like the
bro,
only thing I could think of is the
he's
promotion, bro.
right on, bro. Yeah, I am looking at which the WBC right now. He is
Okay,
right under Teofimo.
wait at 140,
Yes,
which makes no sense at all. I don't know how possible. I don't know how that's even possible.
yes.
That's
That's
even
what I'm saying.
remotely
He's
possible. That
under.
makes no sense at all. Nothing. That does not make
He's.
any sense at
I'm
all.
trying to see some of these dudes who you were even talking about.
Yeah.
Uh
You should watch
no, no, no.
Yeah, Regis Prograis is good, man. I like him. He's a good fighter. Josh Taylor is a good fighter as well. A lot of people said he lost his last fight. Most people would say he lost his last fight. I think he even said he lost his last fight, but he won. He got the decision though. He got the
No.
decision though, which is yeah. But you
Shoot.
know, but
Oh,
yeah, man. I want to see Loma versus Devin though. I mean, it'll be a great fight, man. Like it'll be a really good fight. That fight is really that fight is something that we should have had already. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just wish these guys, man, they just, they were warriors like in MMA, bro. Like in
yeah,
MMA, just
man.
guys are just so willing to fight.
I'm telling you, there's only a couple people like that. Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford.
Come on now. Come on now. You
That's all
have,
I can think of who's gonna fight anyone.
yeah.
Who else? I'm not gonna
Nah,
say Canelo
I'm a
because
shut.
Canelo.
I'm shut up because I don't know anything about boxing.
I'm not gonna say Canelo because Canelo is not willing to fight anyone.
Yo, what do
You
you
gotta.
think? What is about to happen in this Triple G fight? What and when is it? Is it next weekend?
No, no, it's next month.
Next month.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's in September.
Okay.
I think Canelo's gonna knock his ass out.
Bro, that
I
they're
don't know
so
too
close though.
what like the
Like
style
in
wise
style
or what do you
wise,
mean?
skill wise, like they're close.
They are close, but you gotta remember, um, Triple G is 10 years older than Canelo, bro.
Jesus, bro.
He's 10 years older than the guy, bro. I mean, Canelo's young as hell. Canelo was
That's
30 years
crazy.
old.
That's literally like I can't even have you seen the movie Gemini? Gemini our
Yeah,
Gemini Man?
yeah,
Gemini
yeah. That's a
Man
good
with Will
movie. That's a
Smith.
good movie. That's a really
That's
good movie.
basically what that is. That's like
Yeah,
the younger guy fighting the
yeah. That
older guy
and
fighting a younger version of himself.
exactly, exactly. And I personally haven't watched too much of. I've watched obviously the first and second Canelo fight with Triple G, but I haven't
Mm,
watched too many fights with Triple G. But obviously I watched the first two fights of their fight, and I think everything that he did good in the last fights. I don't think he's gonna replicate. I don't think he's gonna be able to physically replicate it in the second and the third fight. I just don't. He might be. I mean, I hope he puts up a good fight, but I mean, Father Time is undefeated. They
um,
last time they fought was like what 5 years, 5 or 6 years ago. They fought.
yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Damn, that is a while ago. I didn't realize it was
That's a
that long
while
ago.
ago, bro. Yeah, it was a long time ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not mad at the fight though because Canelo lost his
Hell
last
yeah.
fight. He's gotta get back in the ring. He's gotta get back in the winning column. I'm not mad at the fight. I just it's not the fight that I was asking for. But I personally didn't think Bivol was gonna beat him, so I can't really say too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
When boxers lose a fight, they gotta get back in the swing of winning fights. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They gotta get back their confidence, which I get. I get it. It's you got to get marketable again as well. Because bro, once you lose a fight, bro, in boxing, half the time your career is over. There was a dude, his name was Lolo Harris. Me and my dude was we would watch him all the time. His sparring sessions. Slick boxer, man. One of the slickest boxers I've seen. He had 6 fights, and I think a couple months ago he got knocked out in one of his fights. And when I saw that, bro, I mean, you know, his
Mm.
his 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 power, his star power just dropped for me. I didn't want it to, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like his style was like, yo, no one's gonna knock him out, but he got knocked
Yeah,
out. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it
when
is.
in boxing, it's like it's very important.
Bro,
You
that's
can't take
I feel
L's.
like that's changed, bro, in boxing because like I feel like back in like the era where it was like Tyson and like even before that and like when it was the heavyweights who were like really popular and stuff like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I feel like it wasn't like that because I feel like
No, yeah,
so many people in that era had the belt, bro. I feel like so many people like when I look at like Lennox Lewis had the belt at one point, didn't he?
yeah, yeah,
Lennox Lewis had it. Riddick Bowe had it. Evander
yeah,
Holyfield had it.
yeah.
Tyson had it? Did Frazier have it even?
No, I don't know if it was in their era, but he definitely had it at one point.
Bro, like so they were all
Foreman had it.
dogs.
Foreman had it.
See, like, but this
Um,
is what I'm talking about. Like a rising tide lifts all boats, bro. Like if you like these guys should just be super willing to fight, and people would
yeah,
see it, and like it would change, and people would see it like that. But it's like
yeah,
everybody's just trying to protect their O, bro.
yeah. And you know why though, right? You know what changed that?
What?
Floyd.
True, true, true.
Floyd changed that, man. Floyd changed that stuff up, man. Like now people really don't want to take an L. I mean, it was, obviously you don't want to lose a fight before, but before 50 and 0
Yeah,
or
there's some.
after 50 and 0, people do not want to lose no fights, man. They are trying to get the stats up. You know what I'm saying? Like Floyd definitely changed that, man. Whether I think it's a bad thing
But
for the
why
for
is
the
that?
sport of
Why? Yeah,
boxing.
that's so stupid. Why is everybody chasing that?
Right, right,
Why is everybody
right,
chasing that?
right. No, it doesn't make sense because it's like I get it. It's
But
not
it was his
right,
style,
but I
bro.
get it.
It's really his style that
Yeah,
allowed him to do
it's
that, bro.
no, definitely, definitely, but it's his style, but it's also his arrogance to why he was able to make the money he was because people
Oh,
obviously they
true.
want the legacy, right? But
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
want they want the status, they want the money that he made. But people got to realize it's not the fact that obviously it is the fact that he never lost a fight, but at the same time
He's a
you
businessman,
got to
bro.
huh?
Just a businessman.
Right,
He
he's a
just has.
businessman. He 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 made people pay to want to see him get knocked out.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, bro, if you can get people to want to see you
It's
get knocked
it's
out,
basically what Jake Paul is doing, man.
this is what I said,
Oh,
bro.
I wanted to
This
ask
is
you about that. Like, we don't have to cover that for a long time, but Jake Paul and KSI, bro. Have you
oh
seen
yeah.
KSI fight?
I think I saw him fight Logan.
He's pretty powerful, bro.
Yeah,
He
he's a
seems
big
like
dude.
I don't think he's knocked people out, but like he seems like I mean, from what I hear, he can box. Just from what I've seen on the internet.
I think I seen him fight Logan Paul. Let me see if I can find
Yeah,
the
he did. He
highlights.
beat him. He beat him.
Yeah,
He
I know.
beat
Yeah, I
Logan
know.
Paul. He beat someone else too.
Let me see. Let me see the
But he
highlights
hasn't beaten
just
any
now.
fighters though.
No, yeah, there's gonna be any fighters, and that's what's up with these guys, man. I want to like, it's hard for me to judge them if they haven't fought someone formidable. You get what I'm
Did
saying? Like,
yeah, bro? Because
it's
we talked
go
about
ahead.
it last time. Why did the fight end? Did we talk about it last time?
You mean ramen?
Yeah. Why did that end?
Some because of the weight.
Oh,
Something to do with
true.
the
Yeah,
weight.
yeah, yeah.
Something to do with the weight. But I don't know, man. To me, the whole thing sounds really suspect.
Bro, that whole thing was super. Bro, I mean, we talked about it. Like he was putting so many roadblocks in the way
Exactly
for
in the
this man to
contract,
get
and yeah,
paid, bro.
right, right, right.
If you're,
And if you really want to fight the guy, you wouldn't make a. You would say, "Yo, show up. Make sure your ass doesn't cheat. Make sure you're not juicing. Make sure you make weight, and that's it. Shoot."
bro,
You know what I'm saying?
because
If you really want to fight the guy.
That's what Rotman was saying.
Right. Like
That's what he was saying. He was just
there's
like
no need.
he was like he said that they called him and um they were like take it or leave it, basically. They 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 said they called him and they were like take it or leave it. This is your only chance.
That's so unprofessional, bro. That's
Exactly.
so unprofessional, man.
Take it or leave it. This is your only chance. So he was just like, all right, whatever, bro. Like
Right, right.
whatever
You just
whatever
said
you
fuck
wanna,
it.
I'll come. I'll make weight and do whatever. I'll do with your little rehydration clause and your and all your roadblocks that you're putting in way for me to not get paid, bro. Like I was saying, there's a clause in his contract that he loses 25% of his money, like for every pound that he comes over. They were trying to get this man not paid so hard, bro.
Exactly,
Like they're trying
exactly.
to,
No, they didn't want the fight, bro.
bro. But
If you're
that's what
doing
the
all
thing.
that,
He is so fake, bro. Like he's not about fighter pay, bro. He, bro.
see,
He's
see,
just not trustworthy at all. I don't trust
tell
him
you, bro.
at all, man.
And this is why it's hard for me to even comment on fights of his because you don't know what if they're real or not. There's a high chance every fight he's fought in could have easily been staged. Like he is known for being a troll. He's known for being fake. He's known for attention, clout chasing,
True.
attention. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
whatever you know what I'm saying? Like, and especially, bro, this is just in the rule of
And
the
that's
world.
just based off the guy that he is. There's just no way to prove that his fights are fixed. But that's just based off the guy that
Right?
he
Yeah,
is.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. Like it's just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's hard for me to believe. But going back to the fighter pay thing, when someone is okay, look, I'll put it like this: when someone is screaming something very loud, trying to get you to hear them, trying to get you to believe them,
Yeah,
you always go back. No matter what a girl says, no matter what a guy says, no matter what anyone says, because words are very deceiving, but actions speak louder than words,
bro.
right?
Old
What
old
what
Jamaican saying. Old Jamaican
precisely?
saying.
Oh
Empty
shit,
barrels make the most noise.
that's some real
Old
talk right
old
there.
old
That's
Jamaican
some that's a
saying.
proverb right there. You know what I'm
I
saying? That's
swear,
some real talk. Um, so just like what that says is like if he's talking about that, but in this instance, he's literally trying to get this guy not paid. He's doing everything so this guy can lose his money. What does that tell you about his real character? Because
yeah,
if I'm good, I don't have to exclaim to you that I'm good. If I'm a good person, if I'm loving and or if I care about something so much, I'm just gonna care for it. I'm gonna
bro. I
do
mean,
whatever I want to do to care for it. I'm gonna do whatever I want to put my money into things that I'm gonna, do what I want to do. But I'm not gonna be screaming, oh, I'm a good guy. Look at me, I'm a good guy. I'm giving money to the helpless. I'm, the guys that take,
homeless. Yeah,
videos of, what I'm saying.
yeah,
So
bro. That's
it's it's
corny, bro. It's
it's
corny.
corny. It's corny. It's fake
It's corny.
and it
Yeah, I
makes me
feel it.
look anyone,
Yeah,
any girl tell me one thing a lot, I always get weary of it. I always look harder. I always do my diligence because there's something usually behind it. So,
yeah, bro.
no matter what, bro, because of what Jake Paul has done in the past, he's personally he's sullied his image for me.
Hmm.
There's nothing he could really do for me to. I mean, unless I met him and we chilled and we became friends. Other than that, there's nothing he could really do to make me start believing in his character. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always
Yeah,
gonna think he's trying to deceive me. You feel me? I mean, shoot. I mean, he did that to himself though. He made his career off being a troll. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, he made that was him. That's Jake Paul. What was that song that they made Jake Paul and Logan Paul every day, bro?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
listened to that, bro. I
Yeah,
never
but
heard
you know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying? Like,
Yeah, I know what you
that
said.
was
Yeah,
it was a pair. It's a troll. They're trolls. You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, bro, you also got to look at the fact that he does not come from a martial. I mean, like I guess he wrestled in, but that's like a school sport. He doesn't come from like a martial arts background, so there's a possibility that that guy just has a lot of yes men around him, and I mean, and he could also just be, learning the tricks, bro. Because like you could, because like the yes men, bro. Here's the thing about yes men, man. is that they are going to hype you up as long as they're just getting something from you.
Right.
So Jake is probably like, bringing these guys places, having them
Right.
do, getting them into places,
Yep.
having them paying them,
Yep.
giving them access to beautiful women, to
Yep.
all types of food in places they never been before. And
Yep.
so they're around for that. They'll stick around for that, and they'll tell you you're good, and they will give you little tips and tricks to make you cheat and keep you at the top because it helps them,
Yeah. Exactly.
bro. But like that's my thing, bro, is you got to watch out for yes men, and you got to be so, I
Yeah.
don't think Jake is self-aware, bro. He's not, he thinks he won 3 rounds again, or he thinks uh he thinks his brother like won 3 rounds
Versus
at
Floyd.
least,
What are you talking about,
against
Floyd?
Floyd. His brother also thinks
Right.
he won like 3 rounds against Floyd. But like,
See, when you're at that status, bro, it's so hard. Like, actually, well, it wouldn't be personally. I don't think it would be hard for
bro,
me,
that's my
but they,
thing, bro.
you know,
I would,
um,
no, go ahead, go ahead, go
you know,
ahead.
well, like you said, like these guys are in it for what they get. So basically, my point is like, yo, you gotta be careful, bro. Like you gotta stick with what the people. Obviously, when you get to that stage, you're gonna meet new people. You have to, right? You
Mm.
gotta shake hands with new faces, right? But you just gotta be careful. Don't let anyone get like that. In my opinion, right? I wouldn't let anyone get too
Not
close.
everything that glitters is gold, man. You can't let
Right.
everybody. You can't. You got to be careful of people that lead with trying to give you stuff, bro.
There's always something on the back end.
Always,
There's
bro.
always
You
something
got
on
to
the
be
back
careful
end.
with people that lead,
Yep.
who are just like, bro, like if you do this, man, like I'm telling you, it'll be very lucrative.
Yep. Yep.
You
See,
gotta watch out for people like that, man.
exactly. It's facts. This goes with in any industry. It's obviously especially in the entertainment industry, but in business, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And obviously in the fighting world, you know what I'm saying? It goes anyway with fame. You got to be careful. Like that's why, you know, family, but family is vague, but basically the people that are important to you from the jump, that's who you need to keep
Mm.
around because what I'm saying? Like
You
I
need
got
to build relationships. That's
right.
it's like, especially in business, you just need to build relationships. You can't be like, can expect like it's like everything has to be a slow not or excuse me, everything has to be, a process. Can't be like,
Always. It can't be right away.
yeah, can't
You
be,
know,
I
like
think you got to be careful of shortcuts, bro. Like,
see, I'm telling you, bro, there's no shortcut,
bro,
man. There's no shortcut to success. And it took me one, seven, 16, it took me, bro, about 7 years to figure that out. I, you know, man, it took me
hey
a long
boy,
time, what I'm saying, to figure that out and realize that we,
you
at,
just need to
at a
work,
certain point, at some point, you just got to grow up
be
and,
consistent, bro.
and be,
I'm not
and
even gonna lie to you, bro. Listen to me. When I went back to Connecticut, and I stayed in your old room, and I seen your vision board. You seen that? Do you
oh yeah,
still
I still got it up.
do you
I
still
still
got
got
that
it
up?
up. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, yeah. I mean, hey, what do you believe? What do you believe in? You think that just like keeps you focused, right?
It keeps you focused.
Mm-hmm.
It basically allows you to see
Yeah.
because it basically
Visualization. Visualization.
exactly
I
visualize it.
understand.
Basically,
One
it
hundred
allows you
percent.
to visualize it so that once you do get it, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot easier for you to take it in. You already
Yeah.
saw it. Already saw this 5 years ago. You already saw this 10 years ago when you were looking at the vision board. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
you already visioned this. You already knew this was gonna happen. You just had to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I still got up. And for a long time I would have trouble like visualizing money in my bank.
Yeah. Yeah.
The amount of money that I want in my bank, I would have a hard time
Mm-hmm.
visualizing it. So, I printed out my own like it was something on Google. I printed that out with the money that I wanted, what I'm saying, my goal to get there. And it's a lot easier for me to visualize it now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because basically your mind does not know the difference between reality. Your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and the dream world. So basically, if you believe something and if you put something in your head enough, your body will
You're saying
literally start to
perception.
change.
You're saying
It
perception is reality, basically.
pretty much
Yeah,
your
yeah.
body will start changing whatever it needs to change to get that image real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you want a lot of girls, if that's your goal, right? And you think of that you think of that stuff every day for a year, your body will start to change and your mind will start to mold into someone who gets a lot of girls. It's called um psychogenetics, I believe it's called genetics. There's a book about it. But that's how powerful your brain is because it just needs an image. It just needs a visualization, bro.
Or
That's why
psychosomatic, you mean?
no, it's no.
Or no,
There's
no,
a
no.
book on it.
I know what I'm. I
Psych.
Psychosomatic is like when you have like a mental thing and it manifests in your body as pain.
Oh shoot. I don't think psycho psycho. Okay, it's psycho cybernetics. That's what it is.
Okay.
Psycho cybernetics. Yeah, I need to read the book completely. Um, I started reading it a while ago, but yeah, psycho cybernetics. Your brain will literally just start to mold yourself into what you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And
Hell yeah.
but my the point I was trying to make earlier is that especially us as black men, we are bombarded with imagery of making a lot of fast cash,
Mm-hmm.
selling, doing doing a whole bunch of illegal stuff. We're bombarded with hood stories, and we're impressed by someone having stories of selling this and doing that and killing this, and you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it's especially for us, it's very tough to kind of
It's
get out of that space where you feel like you realize that you know being
calls going in. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna just say this, but being legal, being responsible, being a man is okay. You don't have to go out and go to jail to be a man. Like people, a lot of black boys don't really, not that